Hi Taurus, welcome to your June no contact love tarot reading. So Taurus, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of during this no contact communication situation. You want to know what's going on. We're going to look at what happened. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? All right, so we have the Quantum Oracle here. We're going to get you some opening messages with this deck. I'm going to jump right into your reading. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any heavy placements, male or female, general collective, cross watchers as well. But welcome in, Taurus. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Taurus. So let's see what's going on for you. June no contact love tarot reading. Let's see. Milestone 6, and we have events, and 6, you know, is a very healing, balanced energy. The loving woman, another 6, and we have people. We have back and forth, we have intention, and 5 is about change and discovery, intention, and we have 8, which is infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work. So what I feel like here, Taurus, is this person, obviously they were more concentrated on something else. I think they know, or they knew that you had a lot of love for them, and very loving. But I'm feeling like this person was very back and forth, inconsistent. They weren't 100% committed, dedicated in the connection. I think this is someone that had to just go discover themselves. They had to go. They could have been chasing that, you know, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, if you know what I mean. So I feel like this person was more about their achievements, their success, their career, money, and that sort of thing. And not really 100% into the connection as they should have been. So we're going to see if that resonates, like what, maybe they reach their milestone and maybe things are different now. But we'll see. We'll see what the tarot has to say. See what's going on here. It could be you that achieved some sort of milestone. Maybe it was a blessing. This person went off and did their own thing. And maybe you completed a cycle and reached a milestone in your life. But let's see what the cards have to say. Now you can switch energies around anytime you feel the need to as well. All right, Taurus. We have the Good Tarot here. So do your reading with this deck and see what's going on. And then at the end, we do have the Divine Feminine Oracle cards. We'll pull some of those to kind of tie it all together. All right, Taurus. So let's see what we need to know. Let's see what we need to know for Taurus. So let's see what the situation is. What do we need to know for the situation here for Taurus? Let's see. Hierophant reverse. That's you, Taurus. Wow. Okay, you're the first card out. Page of Wands, the Judgment in reverse. Okay, I'm going to do this. This deck is huge. Ace of Cups. Okay, this feels like a newer connection. And the Five of Wands reverse. So it feels like a newer connection here. So I do see a lot of flirting, fiery, passionate energy, chemistry between two people. We do have the Page of Wands here. But Taurus, we have you in reverse here with the Hierophant reverse. So something about this connection, though, didn't meet your expectations. Judgment reverse. I feel like you made a quick decision here to, you know, stand your ground and tell this person, you know, maybe this is you believing in true relationships, you know, love, moving forward. Like you don't want any kind of conflict coming between you and a love interest, which is that Five of Wands reverse. And maybe you told this person, like, if you're more centered on achieving, and there's nothing wrong with achieving goals, desires, but you have to have other things in your life, right? And not just be obsessed with reaching that point of success. I mean, to a certain point, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting that and achieving that and going after that, but you have to make room for other things in your life as well. And maybe you told this person this, you know, if not so much if I'm not your top priority. I don't want to say it that way. but be at least some sort of priority in this person's life. You know, I think you're like, well, maybe I can't compete with your you know, your work, your money, your career, or whatever you're trying to achieve here. You see someone trying to discover gold. So, I mean, so take that how it resonates. But we have you first card out here, Taurus, with the Hierophant in reverse, right? So we have, I mentioned the signs as I see them. Could be signs in chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, totally fine. You can disregard those. Does it mean it's not your reading? But we have Taurus, Sag, Scorpio, Tower. So yeah, I think you, I mean, it's a big wake-up call, right? I had a big wake-up call here, and there are big changes, you know, big shift. Four of Wands. I think you want, you know, a relationship that's going to move into something serious that will work, and two people putting in the work, right? And this actually is a money of work, career, right? I'm feeling like this person, it was all about that kind of energy. That's what I'm picking up here, but I'm going to take it out. It resonates. All right. Taurus. So let's see how they feel now about the whole situation. How do they feel now about the whole situation? How do they feel about this whole situation? Taurus, please. Let's see. Chariot reverse. Two of Swords. Six of Wands. Their success, victory, yeah. Eight of Pentacles, and having to do with work, money, career. A Tower. So, showing up again. So, I do feel like they had a little bit of a wake-up call about this, that now they have to make a decision, you know, to return. I mean, Chariot reverse can be somebody returning. Could be distance at play, a stuck energy as well. So they have to make, so the energies feel stuck right now, and you kind of just put it all out there with the Tower, which caused, you know, a big change in the connection. Ace of Cups, I do feel like it's somewhat newer. What was this first card out? Six, maybe like in the last 6 months or something like that. But it could be at the point where it's time to do something. It's either time we level up, or, you know, something has to change or happen here. And it's kind of like I keep feeling like I have to compete with something else, and I shouldn't have to feel that way, right? So yeah, big decision that has to be made here. Is it success, ego, work, money, career? Is it all about that? Or, you know, do I return to see where this can go? It doesn't mean they have to give up their passion and desires. But like I said, they have to make room for other things in their life, right? So I have Cancer and Aries. Could be happening right now. All right, let's see. King of Swords. I mean, truth, clarity was spoken here, right? Hermit. So there's definitely a pullback of energy here. Queen of Wands. Yeah, the big pullback of energy, right? The Queen of Wands here reverse, and the Hermit. And the King of Swords is like having the clarity now. I think you kind of woke them up. You gave them some sort of clarity. All right. So let's see how they're feeling about you, Taurus. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about Taurus? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? How are they feeling about Taurus? Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. That's more Taurus energy. Page of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Magician. So this is a new beginning. This is something fairly new. I did feel that. And the Queen of Pentacles. That could be you again, Taurus. I mean, for me, it's Capricorn, but it could be you. So what I feel like here, Taurus, is how they feel is that you spoke your truth, right? Page of Swords. And Knight of Pentacles is about things moving forward very slowly. Like very, very slowly. Almost stalemate. I mean, Seven of Pentacles. And you spoke your truth about how you want this to manifest. And you have your vision on a committed, dedicated relationship where both give equally and you don't feel like you have to compete with something else in someone else's life, right? Again, Pentacles can be all about money, work, career, success, victory, abundance, right? I think this person may have a little obsession with that. That's in some sort of way, right? Which makes them inconsistent with you, in the relationship with you. So we got Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo. That's Capricorn for me, but Queen of Cups. I mean, there's no denying there's feelings, right? They do have feelings for you. The Queen of Cups here. But something has to change and transform in this with the Death card and this Emperor. Yeah, and maybe they're trying to be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader in some sort of way, being very successful. They feel like it's their right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. Can you compete with that? All right. I mean, they may neglect you to certain extents too, where, you know, they should be present for this or that, since, you know, we're moving into this deeper connection where we should be there for each other. We should, yeah, we support each other. I support you, but you should support me. We should be there for each other. And if there's something where I think you should be by my side, you should be there for me as well, not just, it's all about them, you know, and their success. That's kind of what I feel here. So let's see what they're doing right now. I mean, the Magician is about new beginnings. But, you know, it's, I think you set that record straight, and they definitely, they get it now, right? And they do have feelings for you. We did see that Queen of Cups. But let's see, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? What else do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now that you, oh my God. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Six of Pentacles. Balance. They're definitely feeling the separation here with the Lovers reverse. Four of Pentacles, they feel there's a lot of holding back. There's so much Pentacles coming out in this. So much Pentacles. Nine of Cups. More Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Huh. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, I mean, upright, it's longevity, it's committed, it's, you know, growth, luck, abundance, long-term energy. Four of Wands, I mean, Four of Pentacles here also, you know, a lot of holding back. So during this time of holding back, I mean, we do have wish fulfillment. They see you as wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. Maybe they don't know if they can live up to a long-term connection, depending on whatever they do. You know, maybe this is something where they have to travel in whatever they do too. Maybe that's becoming an issue. It could be the back and forth energy here too. But we do have that balanced reciprocation, but the disconnect and holding back. You know, happiness. And I feel like they do know that you're wishing for long term, and right now it's not happening. But they also do see you as everything they could ever dream of, right? Nine of Cups here. We got Gemini. We're in Gemini season right now with the Lovers. So what they're doing right now, I mean, they're just kind of thinking about everything. That's what they're doing. You know, can I reciprocate and give Taurus this long-term energy they want? If, say, they travel or whatever they do takes a lot of time and energy away from the connection with you, I just see them thinking a lot about everything, and can they fulfill wishes here? But the reciprocation is here, the balance of both feeling the same towards each other as far as love and emotions go. Ace of Wands, not sure. I mean, Ace of Wands reverse, not sure, you know, is it going to work? But we do have strength here, which is good, which is like, you know, maybe we can overcome this. Strong, courageous, and brave. Strong connection cannot be denied, but there's a lot of disappointment around it. Three of Swords, but this can overcome that. Can we overcome this? Can there be an exciting new beginning? Can I make it work? Do you have the King of Pentacles here? I mean, didn't we just see the Queen of Pentacles? I thought I saw the Queen. Yeah, right there. So there's the match. And they're very committed, dedicated people, right? So they're thinking about if it could work, you know. Okay, so let's see if things can change. Let's see if things could change, if this could work out, if this resonates, Taurus. And if it does, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, one more row of clarifiers, and then we're going to get into the Divine Feminine Oracle. All right, what else do we need to know about this for Taurus? How could things change here? What do we need to know? Five of Cups reverse, I do like that. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Everything feels up in the air and at the crossroads. I was feeling that earlier, that this connection is kind of two cards at being up in the air and at the crossroads. But I do see getting over sadness, loss, grief, regret. Four of Wands can be commitment, dedication. Maybe this person may decide to do like a home-based business instead, or something where they don't have to travel. You know, where they can still do what they love and be successful, but be more present and dedicated, committed, and not have to travel. If that's a situation, that sounds very specific, so take it out, resonates. Or they wouldn't be taking away so much from you. Because definitely you're disconnected right now with the Two of Cups reverse, right? So could that change things? Do you have the Two and the Four of Wands? That would be the Six of Wands, which would be success, victory, right? Which we did have up there. Let's see. Yeah, there's been a lot of patience around this. There is the soulmate energy here with the Temperance card. Patience, healing, balance, divine alchemy, the soulmate connection. There's a lot of discontent energy around this. And definitely, yeah, not speaking right now with the High Priestess because you spoke your truth and pulled back. Which now, you know, there's them being in this fear of, oh my God, what if I lose, Taurus? Emperor, so needing to step up to the plate and take action. Knight of Wands, fiery, determined, and, you know, kind of have big conversations here are going to have to happen. Big plan. This could be making big plans, communications, conversations about how to make all this work, right? There's a lot of love here. Queen of Cups, we know that. And there could be distance or traveling at play, could be an issue, which could end everything. Ten of Swords, they realize that. Can it be healed? Don't know. We have to try to work it out. Can we work it out? Can we not struggle in this? Nine of Wands reverse. You know, reuniting, coming back together. Three of Cups. There could be positive movement forward here with the Eight of Wands, but it's going to take a lot of planning and conversations, communication, right? But there's no denying that there is love here as well. So we have Cancer energy here. All right. Okay, let's see. Now, as for a time frame, did Gemini show up? I mean, the right now cards for me are usually the Fool, the Tower. Yeah, we had the Tower right there. I was just trying to remember what we pulled here. And the Three of Wands reverse. I just dropped my cards. So it could be happening anytime now. Let's see, what did I drop? Maybe these are your cards. Nope, we got too many. Too many on the floor. All right, let's shuffle these up. See what else you need to know. All right, Taurus, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. So you can check that out if you'd like to. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, the links you need to everything, and my other two timeless tarot channels, if you do want to check those out as well. All right. The Mother of the Universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Okay. I feel like I need to pull them all, and then we'll see. The Queen of Saintly Women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. I mean, a lot of fire and passion here. This is kind of giving me death vibes, which we did pull. Didn't we pull that here? Or we've seen it somewhere. I think we did. I don't know. I don't remember. The Goddess of Self-Knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. It could be that this person, you know, like, they're trying to create something here. I mean, we did get this. I did pick this up through this whole reading. see what's on the bottom. Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. So there is, you know, I think a light at the end of the tunnel where this could possibly work. Maybe whatever they're trying to achieve finally comes to a close and they're able to, you know, hit that milestone and then make things work now between you because they're not so obsessed with whatever they're doing here and they can be more consistent in the connection. But I think you release this. You're like, you know, I'm not competing, you know. But things could change here, Taurus. We do have divine love here. And the fire and the passion, right? There could be a light at the end of the tunnel to all this, hopefully. But anyway, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I mean, there's no denying love here, but that's what I have. But I do hope it helped, it resonated. Again, everything you do need to know is down below in the description box. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.